Good morning. So I'm going to teach pine needle basketry today. So I have soaked these pine needles. You try and be able to straighten them all out. They were very crooked in the bale. Can you imagine finding a bale of pine needles for $3? That's what they sell them for in Georgia, for landscaping. Okay, so people can pick out their pine needles. And so I'm sort of ready. I've got raffia and darning needles. Somewhere I have a bag of oyster shells. And those would be good. I'm going to move these things over to our little patio here. And we have family coming for Thanksgiving on Saturday. They'd like to have this thing over there in the middle. Or maybe at the end. That one's in repair. So much crap. But we got rid of a whole bunch of stuff that was in the sunroom. A whole bunch of cupboards and whatnots. Oh, it's open during all that rain. Not good. But all this stuff that has been used got tossed down the hill. It's all got to go to the dump today. Or, no, it can go get burned. Some of it can get burned in the campfire. Can't go to the teepee over it anymore. Oh well. Mess. That's going to the dump today too. To the reuse center. Oh look, I've been, those were all little seeds from daylilies. And they're all growing. Very nice. You know what I noticed? I noticed the top of this tree, which grew, 1.5 feet this year. Let me come over here and show you how much of this is going to the dump today, all that. I do hope. Look at where, I don't know if you can see it, but let me see if I can zoom in on it. Okay, you see this one here and this one here. Those are two different trees. And those parts are going to have small branches on them next year. Let me show you what happens in a year. And they're going to obscure my window. Isn't that cool? I mean, I think it's cool. See, so I think it's from here, all this grew extra branches this year. This is this year's and that's last year's. I guess it's to there. Let me go look at this one. Look at how big this one is here. It's like 2 feet. This is a beautiful spruce. Okay, that's another beautiful spruce. So look at this. Now, this one here was last year's. This was last year's new growth. And this is this year's new growth. And look at what has happened in this last year's new growth. Last year it just had a spike, and this year all this around it came out. Isn't that interesting? So next year, next summer, this part, there'll be a new one, and this will be all full. Not awful, but all full. And so, my view, let me go back here and show you, because I know that this is just fascinating for everyone that's watching this video. Okay, so next year, my view out the window, out that window, is going to be, in this one direction, it's going to be blocked. It's going to be blocked by all the new growth on that. So, like say from here, if I go over, oh, I gotta make you smile again. Well, let's say from the car, or better yet, from the road, where people might look at, be able to see in the window as they drive by. Oh, what is that down there? There's a turkey. There's a turkey right there. He was here yesterday, too. I think it's a turkey. Ooh, no, it's a fisher. No, it has a white beak. It's a turkey. Okay, well, enough of that, since we can't really see it anyway. Okay, so from here, that is going to obscure a little bit of the view in the far window. The views from that window, those windows, will not be obscured for, let's say, 1, 2, 3, in 4 years, that window will be obscured by that treetop. Can't believe I tell you all this stuff. I can't believe you're interested. Anyway, this stuff is all going to the reuse center today. Some goes in the dump. Maybe a lot of trips for Willem. Some goes to the reuse. Now what is this? These are drywall. Well, these pieces, that's too bad they're out here in the rain. And there's more drywall over here in the rain. Maybe the babies are staying. Anyway, wasn't that a cool thing you just learned about the treetops? For those of you who stayed and watched the whole fascinating video. So everybody's coming the day after tomorrow. And they're just going to have to accept that we are under renovations. Because that's the best I can do. But it's going to look great. My reclaimed clay is certainly saturated now. Okay, bye-bye.